What's up, guys? Today's video is on the top 5 best student laptops in 2022. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. We'll kick things off with the Acer Swift 3. The best affordable student laptop on the market in 2022. We're looking at an ultra-slim, sleek, silver, vibrant device designed to make it easier for students to move to the next level of their education and life. At just 2.6 pounds of weight and less than an inch thick, the Swift 3 is lighter and smaller than many notebooks. This is a real computer that you can seriously work on thanks to its 11th generation Intel Core i7 processor, 8 GB of RAM, and 512 GB of memory. With a 14-inch FHD IPS screen, the Swift 3 will meet all your needs. The device comes with ports that most students and users will need to connect to most devices. On the right is a 3.5 combo audio port, a Type-A USB port, and a Kensington lock slot. On the left is another USB Type-A port, HDMI port, USB Type-C Thunderbolt 4 port, and a port for AC adapter. The 14-inch IPS screen rocks 1920 by 1080 pixels. It's bright with good color saturation. What surprised us here is the pretty good audio quality. The sound is clear, providing decent depth in the lower audio bands. It's not a bass kick, but both speakers did a good job of creating noticeable bass, mid-range, and treble. The speakers were loud enough to be heard clearly in a room of average size. With the Intel Core i7 processor, 8 GB of RAM, 512 GB SSD, and Intel Iris Xe graphics, Swift 3 is a small workhorse that will easily manage all your daily tasks, YouTube breaks, and Netflix madness. In terms of battery autonomy, Swift 3 offers all-day battery life with ease. The 720p Acer webcam is standard and works well. It'll be enough for Zoom calls and Google Meet. This model comes with Windows 10 Home. For the listed price, color us impressed. For all you Apple fans, we say check out the Apple Macbook Air M1, the best student laptop that tech giant has to offer in 2022. Like the Mac Mini and 13-inch MacBook Pro, the MacBook Air sports the new Apple M1 processor. It makes the device much more powerful than the previous Intel-driven models. The device comes with 16 GB of memory and 256 GB SSD, which are great numbers. The MacBook Air M1 offers 2 Thunderbolt 4 USB-C ports on the left. Fortunately, it retains a 3.5mm mini headphone jack on the right side. Unlike the MacBook Air, which is equipped with an Intel processor, the M1 version does not have a fan. Therefore, it makes absolutely no noise during operation. The MacBook Air M1 has a 13.3-inch screen like its predecessors, delivering 2560 by 1600 pixels. It has True Tone technology, which allows dynamic control of the color temperature depending on the ambient light. As is the tradition with Apple laptops, the screen is perfectly calibrated. The colors are true, the gamma curves and temperatures are stable and close to the reference values. Contrast is also good for the IPS panel. Also, the maximum screen brightness was measured at 410 CDM2, which is above average peak brightness on the tested computers. This peak of brightness is associated with a fairly effective anti-reflective filter. Next, simply put, the MacBook Air is an example of laptop excellence when it comes to sound. The speakers of the M1 version don't look any different from those on the Intel version, but this is not a criticism, on the contrary. Located on both sides of the keyboard, these puppies deliver impressive power for such an ultra-portable device. Another area where the new M1 chip delivers the goods is battery autonomy. The new MacBook Air lasted 11 hours and 45 minutes in video playback tests on Netflix, enough to spend a good sleepless night binge-watching your favorite series. Autonomy goes up to 16 hours and 15 minutes using Safari. Wow. Thumbs up, that's for sure. If you're willing to spend a few extra dollars to treat yourself with top quality and performance, we say check out the HP Spectre X360 14, the best premium student laptop in 2022. We're looking at an extremely top convertible computer. It doesn't skimp on any of its components. The OLED touchscreen with a definition of 3000 by 2000 pixels, Intel Core i7 processor, 1TB SSD, all packed in an elegant case with the best effect. The 3-level backlit keyboard is quite pleasant to use. The stroke of the button is long enough and the action is well marked. The connection consists of a full-size USB 3.2 port and 2 power-compatible Thunderbolt 4 ports, allowing you to connect USB Type-C devices, a DP display, or even a charger. A mini socket and micro SD card reader are also included on the right side of the machine. When it comes to performance, the device has an 8-core hyper-threaded Intel Core i7-1165G7 processor running at 2.8 GHz with a 4.7 GHz boost. It comes with 16 GB of RAM and 1 TB SSD. We like how the screen has even been equipped with a touch-sensitive layer. Thanks to its format, the panel occupies just over 82% of the screen area. This way, the device displays infinite contrast and near instantaneous response time. Furthermore, surprisingly for such an ultra-portable model, the Spectre X360 has 4 speakers arranged around the 4 corners of the case, the result of a partnership with B&O that results in exceptional sound processing. The charger fits in the palm of your hand, and its braided cable wraps around it, saving space. All in all, the HP Spectre X360 14 has an incredible battery life of up to 18 hours, is very powerful. This is the longest battery life on the market so far in this niche. If you can afford this beast, we say go for it. Up next, we present you the Dell XPS 13, which deservedly won the silver medal and the title of the runner-up best student laptop available on the market in 2022. This model is a mainstay in the ultra-portable laptop scene and has been one of our favorite laptops for years. Its secret's simple. The device is well made, reasonably priced, and there are many configuration options available to suit different budgets. This model comes with 16 GB of DDR4 RAM, as well as 512GB SSD, more than enough for most users. Dell XPS 13 remains one of the most attractive, well-built, usable, and portable Windows laptops on the market. It weighs very little, given the rigidity of the case, and is about as thin and compact as you might expect, with very thin frames surrounding the 13.4-inch screen. The device sports a pair of Thunderbolt 4 USB-C ports, one on each side, plus a 3.5mm headphone jack and a Kensington lock slot. The unit has a 1920 by 1200 screen with a 16:9 aspect ratio. The screen reaches a maximum brightness of 566 CDM2, which is good enough to be used in most conditions, even if you like working in the garden. The XPS 13 comes with an Intel Core i7 processor and has a backup of 16 GB of RAM. The battery life has also been improved over the previous generation, from just under 11 hours to almost 12 hours during tests, a remarkable step forward. Also, users point out the excellent design of the keyboard, which benefits from keys with particularly fast tactile feedback. The Dell XPS 13 9310 comes in the size of 7.82 by 11.64 by 0.58 inches, while the weight is 2.8 pounds. This is a quality product, and all we can do is recommend it. Finally, after all the carefully summarized reviews, opinions, and experiences, we have reached a unanimous conclusion that the Microsoft Surface Laptop 4 is the best overall student laptop available on the market in 2022. The exterior of this computer is made entirely of aluminum, although its keyboard maintains Alcantara fabric. In addition, its touch surface is large, comfortable, and gives a comfortable vibe when used. The device sports a 13.5-inch screen, an Intel Core i7 processor, 8 GB of RAM, and 512GB of storage. We have no objections to the processing speed or battery life. Microsoft points out that some AMD models can reach up to 19 hours of battery life, which is amazing. If you're wondering about ports, the Surface Laptop 4 comes with one USB-C, one USB-A, a Surface Connect port, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. Something you should know is that the screen doesn't change much compared to the predecessor, as it retains a resolution of 2256 by 1504 pixels with a 3:2 aspect ratio. Of course, it is tactile and compatible with the Surface Pen. Now that many of us work from home, a 3:2 aspect of this screen is interesting because it allows you to read a lot more text at a glance, which is great for students. It's also great for watching movies. At the top, we find a 720p HD camera with Windows Hello face recognition. The sound has a high profile, and Dolby Atmos technology adds improved sound separation, giving the Surface Laptop 4 a very decent volume for viewing multimedia content. Mobility is an important factor, both for students and for freelancers and independent professionals. In that sense, the Surface Laptop 4 can be carried in one hand with complete comfort without any fatigue. In terms of design, mobility, and build quality, the Surface Laptop 4 borders on perfection. One of the main pillars that provided good balance and great performance is located in the Ryzen 7 4980U APU, the heart of the Surface Laptop 4. The PixelSense panel offers superior sharpness as well as excellent color reproduction. All in all, with Surface Laptop 4, we get a powerful, light, and safe working tool, but also sustainable, as Microsoft takes maximum care of the production process of its Surface series. Overall, this model delivers premium performance, high durability, and great looks at the best possible price-quality ratio. You wanted the best, you got it. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.